Hello everyone, it's me Clayson. I just finished watching episode 4 of season 2 of What If. So this is the episode that was apparently meant to be part of season 1, but was ultimately cut due to COVID-19 related issues and due to technical issues. So we had to wait 2 years to finally see this episode to see how Gamora ended up as part of the Guardians of the Multiverse. And as far as this story goes, it's actually not about Gamora, but it's instead about Iron Man. Basically, after the events of the first Avengers movie, in this timeline, he ends up on the planet Scar, where he ends up meeting the Grandmaster, who forces him to go through the Scar Grand Prix, while he's also a prisoner there. There we meet Korg, Valkyrie, and Gamora as she's attempting to capture Iron Man for her father Thanos. Iron Man obviously won't allow that, as he manages to escape his capture, and he challenges the Grandmaster to a race. And if he wins, he gets to leave the planet, and hopefully he gets to prevent the Grandmaster from causing any more harm than he already has. So yeah, it's kind of Avengers mixed with Thor Ragnarok with Iron Man in the hero role. And as far as those go, I think it's actually pretty entertaining. This was the episode I was probably looking the most forward to, considering the Grand Prix in a Marvel film seems like a pretty good idea for a bunch of action scenes, and thankfully they are a lot of fun. They're kinetic, they have a lot of cool go-karts. It kind of makes me think of what would happen if there was like a Mario Kart with a Marvel theme in there. Especially since the Grandmaster is just as fun as he was in Thor Ragnarok. Especially, even though Jeff Goldblum does hit a bit different in its animated persona. As for Gamora's role in the episode, she basically tries to assassinate or capture Tony to no avail for most of it, but Tony actually gets to convince her to join his side when he gets to relate to her daddy issues with his own daddy issues. Yeah, bad dads are basically a huge theme in Marvel movies anyways, so I buy it. Plus, between Tony Stark's several pop culture references and his ingenuity, he definitely feels about as competent as he did in the early movies, which is good considering that he was the character who probably died the most often in season 1 of What If, and this feels like the episode that was making up for it. On top of that, it does have another way of how Thanos is defeated way easier than how he was in the movies, but to be fair, it's more of a sneak attack done by someone he thought he could trust, so it feels a bit less contrived than it was in season 1 of What If, even though this was meant to be part of season 1. But yeah, if this was part of season 1 of What If, it probably would have been one of my favorite episodes of that season. But as it stands, it's another solid episode of season 2 in a season that's been full of great episodes and full of great subversions of the typical Marvel film setups. So let's just hope that the rest of the season can continue these individual stories just as well. See you next time.